What is up, folks? This is J.R.R, and this episode's going to be a little bit different than the rest of the episodes that I've had so far. Most of the building that I've done, well, what you may call building, um, has been pretty much off camera because there hasn't been really much of it to speak of. So, I mean, I've hollowed out a little bit of an area and put these tiles down, but that was pretty much it. So, let me go ahead and get this water up as well. So, we're running out of space very quickly as far as what we have already hollowed out. So let's get 2 buckets, and I might as well get a third. Okay, so I'll go ahead and stick these back in here. So what we're going to be doing is making a few rooms that we can expand in. So we need a central area. This is going to be maybe more of a decoration, let's go enjoy the view kind of area. And I want to center the main hallway in this, what's going to be a window, as soon as I get enough sand and glass to be able to make it one. So I'm going to put it about, well, I'll move this torch back now that I don't have a water, infinite water spring over there to make it where I can't put it down. We're going to put the hallway about right here. So it's going to be a 3x3, just because 3x3s feel comfortable. They're a nice odd number that you can work with, and I guess I need to go ahead and take those up as well. But they're a nice odd number that you can work with, and they don't feel as claustrophobic as the other types of tunnels can. Now, of course, you can make it a whole lot bigger, but this area that I'm building now is not going to be a super big base. It's just going to be a starter base that we can work with and decorate a little bit, but not worry too much about it. Alright, so I don't think these can... no, okay. So let's go ahead and just break these two, and I'll put them like that for now so we can still access our ME system, or AE system, however you want to think about it. So if you do a 2x3 like this, yes, you can fit in it just fine, but that ceiling feels awful close. Whereas if you go ahead and make it a 3x3, then it just feels more roomy, like you can move around, not having to worry about hitting your head, you know. It's just a comfortable space. So we're going to go ahead and we're not going to go ahead and fill in the walls for the hallway here, because we may not, you know, need to, as far as going ahead and wasting blocks and pickaxe durability and all that kind of stuff, because we're going to make windows and we're going to make doorways and all that kind of stuff in the walls. So, and there's no reason to go ahead and fill it in. So all we really need to do is outline it. Alright, so we've got that area. What we need first is to go ahead and make a power storage room. Now what I would like to do is to make power generation and power storage a center room, and when I start designing it you'll see why. But let's go ahead and hollow out a ways this way and find exactly how far we can go. So once I have that found out, I will be right back with you guys. Alrighty folks, so I just wanted to update you on my progress here. I've got these rooms pretty much how I want them. I need to carve that out, but this is probably going to be a machinery room, so basically ore processing and stuff like that. We're basically going to have a wall, not necessarily here, it's actually probably going to be further back, but of different chests and machines and whatnot, so that we can access stuff without having to go back into the wiring and everything, and have all the cables and all that kind of junk back here. I haven't quite decided what this room is going to be. I would kind of like to balance this one over here with this one and be something similar, but we're not going to need that kind of space just quite yet. So I'm not really sure. I haven't decided. I would kind of like the um, Tinker's Construct stuff to be over here. But the problem is I don't need nearly as big of a room for that as I would for over here. So I'm going to have to think about it and make a decision on that in a little bit. But this room over here is going to be my core room. We're going to have energy storage being in these pillars right here, in these dirt pillars. And it's going to be just like that on every corner of the room. And in the center, we're going to have a big pillar of power generation, which you'll be able to see in a little while. But I've got to be able to hollow the rest of this out first. So, and then, up here, like I mentioned earlier, this is mainly going to be scenery, but we're going to have our teleportation stations and stuff like that out here as well. So, yeah. And also, in each of the each of the 4 sides, we're going to have a hallway like this one that we can open up to have other rooms. So it's not the biggest build for certain, but we're going to have tons of power, storage, and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. And I think it's going to look pretty awesome too. Another option for over here is applied energistic stuff, which that seems pretty reasonable to me because we're going to need our auto crafting set up and a bunch of storage units and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's pretty reasonable. But we do need to find a home for Tinker's Construct and other mods like that. I'm going back and forth on whether I want all of the magic stuff to be in here too, like Britannia and TolkienCraft and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not sure if I want that to be in this build in particular. I might make it somewhere else, but we're just gonna have to see. Yeah. Alright, so I will be back with you guys in a little bit after I've made some more progress. Alrighty folks, so I've made a bunch of progress here and had to repair my shovel and pickaxe a couple times and they're already still pretty beat down. But, yeah. So I've changed my mind several times about what I want to do with this roof. At first I thought I was just going to cover the whole thing up and make it like a natural landscape. And now I've gone to a glass roof, but I'm still unsure of exactly what style of glass roof. So, I don't know. I'm kind of going back and forth on it. I might make a dome from here. I might make a tower. I don't know. But yeah, so we're just kind of working on it, and I'm probably not going to make this room for a while now because I need a ton of materials to be able to do this, and it's probably going to be a few episodes before I have to make a decision because I simply just can't get there from here quite yet. But we're going to go ahead and try to find the nether. Not the nether, the end. So I'm going to block this off, as you can see, there's all kinds of friends coming after us. And, I still really want to get some other stuff set up here, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and drop stuff off in here. And I will meet you guys over in the general area of where we're going to find a fortress. So I'll see you in a minute. I do have to say, this is one of the prettiest biomes, I think, especially when you get the really large ones. I love how they just glow like that. Absolutely gorgeous. Alrighty folks, so I'm actually not going to include the footage of the stronghold that I just found because it was me wandering around in the stronghold, falling into traps, but nothing really that entertaining. And unfortunately, the room that the Ender Pearl was, or Eye of Ender was detecting, was cut off right in the middle of it before it got to the portal. So there was a spawner there, and then it was just a wall. So, yeah. So I'm going to try to find one of the other ones. I'm going to go to the opposite side of 00 and try to find it from there. But I did want to show you this little village that I just came across. I am going to take this rolling machine. I'm not going to take the steam engine, however. And might as well take these. Reinforced rails. Electric meter. Actually, I'm going to have creosote coming out of my eyes when I eventually go ahead and start doing those. But so this village is inhabited by hobgoblins, which is different, I guess. I don't know that I can talk to them, but... Oh, it's a statue. I'm taking it. I'll try to grab all the decorations and stuff that I think I would probably use. Aw. It's a villager corpse. You can actually make gravestones out of those, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. Or statues. Anything in here? Oh, lots of knowledge fragments. So I'm gonna grab those and the thaumium ingots. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and go out of top of here and check this place out. Forge usually has some pretty good stuff, right? Oh. So basically the hobgoblins came in, killed the villagers, and... yeah. Okay, so iron, I'll take the steel. That's nice. And let's go and drop off that. I don't need that. Alright, so I will see you guys at the next stronghold. Okay, so I found this little place. This is kind of cool. So I'd like to go in here and see what's up with this place, because I have not seen something like this before. I imagine they're pretty rare. Looks like somebody actually, you know... I mean, of course somebody actually built it, but, you know, somebody in-game made this their home. I don't know about their chest contents, but it's okay. You know. You can be pretty modest sometimes. Okay, is there anything actually here, or is it just a neat little house out in the middle of nowhere? Might just be a neat little house. Oh. Oh. Apparently I just didn't see that. With a dungeon built into the side of it. I see you. Trying to act like you're defending the place. Well, you might be. Well, it's a nice little building. No treasure in it, unfortunately, but that's okay. I mean, there doesn't have to be treasure everywhere. I think I saw a door over here. Does it go anywhere? Not really. Yeah, I don't think it actually goes anywhere. Well, that's a bummer. I was expecting epic loot. Epic. Alright, so moving on. Well, this was a slime island. Alrighty, folks, so we're finally here. It's been a while. So let's go ahead and put these on here, and I am going to... I know it won't kill you, but I never feel safe about jumping through a portal with lava underneath. Mainly because of bugs. Because, you know, if something happens and you end up falling through and dying and all that horrible fun stuff. Hopefully I have... I don't. So what's going to have to happen is, because of Morph, I'm going to have to find a way back here. And my way back here is at my house. So I'm actually not going to be going into the end quite yet. So we need 2 more. That is not a problem. So 1, 2, and I put what I wanted in this right here. So 1, 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this stuff in the other pouch, just because that's where most of the important stuff is. Alright. Okay. So, let's take these in the crafting table and do that. And like so. And we have our end portal. Awesome. Now, let's go ahead and map it. Alright, so new and end portal. Save. Awesome. Alright, so I will be back with you guys just a minute, and we'll be back here despite the fact that I will have spent quite a bit of time going home. Alright, so I'll see you in a minute. Alright folks, so as you can see we are back here in the castle and it is raining. So obviously the castle is not the end portal. But I would like to go ahead and hand in this quest to the king because we couldn't last time and that was a little bit frustrating. So what we do instead of clicking up here, which actually seems to be well, okay, it worked a minute ago. You hit L and it'll bring it up reliably. So we've got all the materials that we need now. So let's go ahead and go talk to him. Wonderful work, Ericast. As you can see, we have a variety of shops to help you in your adventures. You just need the coin. By the way, if you ever need more coin than what I have given you, you can always travel to Middle-earth. I am sure they have tons of work you can do to earn more. Complete. Oh, nice. So we get 64 and 36. So that's pretty awesome. So we get 100 coins. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put those in here. And then we will go ahead and head off to the end portal. But actually, I'll go ahead and show you guys this. I now know how this works. So well, it wasn't necessarily that we didn't know how it worked. We could figure it out, you know, pretty easily. It's pretty simple. Whoops, that was not what I meant to do. Uh-oh. Okay. We're stuck in the block. Actually, this might be a little bit faster, because this is where I wanted to be anyway. Okay, so maybe we shift right click. Okay. So shift right click and it opens up this menu. And you can add fuel by adding ender pearls, and I'm not sure how high you can go with that, but I put 20 in there. When we used one just then by accident. And to use it to just teleport to whatever one you selected, you just right click, apparently. So, alright, so let's go ahead and add new. And we'll put the name of the city, which I cannot remember, so we'll just put main city dash overworld. Okay, so we'll go ahead and commit. And can you lock multiple ones? Okay. So it's whatever you select over here, and apparently this will make sure and keep it so you don't override it, because there is a limited number of slots, so just so you know. Hello. But yeah, so I will meet you over there at the place, at the end portal in just a minute. Alright folks, this is it. So, oh, I didn't actually notice that he gave us a block of each. And go ahead and put those in here. Might as well. Okay, so this is it. We can use our charm if we need to get home in case of danger. But until then, let's find out what the end has in store for us. With the dragon mod, I kind of feel like there's going to be a lot more here than just the ender dragon. So I'm really curious and kind of worried, to be honest. Even though our gear is actually okay because we have 2 health increasing pieces of gear. I got a helmet and some boots. Okay, and we can fly. So, hello dragon. Oh, there. Oh, I didn't look at you. I didn't. I promise. I may have. Alright, so we need to destroy these ender crystals, but I want to see what's around here first. And make sure there's nothing I need to... So the reason we're here is because of this. Because the draconium ore is a lot more common here. And you can see it's still fairly rare than it is elsewhere. Okay, so it actually looks like there isn't much more. Alright, so shift right click. Need to make sure I'm not staying too close. I feel like this is cheating. Like, really, really cheating flying around like this. Oh. Hello. Okay. Just a few more left. Where'd she go? Alright, I'm gonna go down here because it just feels really cheap. I mean, is it just me? I kind of feel like it shouldn't be. Well, I can kill those guys pretty quickly, so it shouldn't be Now that one is pretty high up. Alright. No, I do need to collect a bunch of these as well. Oh, I've already got that one. Alright, so since we're on the ground, we can actually use the sharpshooter mode, which makes it a little bit easier. I keep trying to calculate for drop, but apparently in sharpshooter mode there really isn't much drop, if any at all. Alright, so let's get this one over here. Yeah, see? Okay, it looks like that one's already broken. Where is she? Okay, she's up there. Oh! Hey, you made me look at you. Alright, up there. That one. We already got those two. So let's grab this one over here. She's probably going to fly right on top of me in a second. No? Where'd she go? Oh, looks like there's one over there we need to get. Let's try to aim up above a little bit. And this is the true test of it having actually having drop. It's shooting from this far away. Wow, no drop at all. It's funny the graphic though, that for when you shoot it, because it shoots like off up and to the right. It's like, okay, I didn't shoot there. Oh, hey, wasn't very nice. Okay, it's gonna shoot the Enderman, but that works, I guess. Oh, did our... No, it didn't break. It may not work in this room, I guess. Okay, so pull that back. Hey! I killed you. Well, there's XP over there, so it should have been killed. Alright, 2. Oh, so I don't want to die here. I definitely don't want to die. Alright, you fly off, please. Although you probably got healed. Charged and dead. Alright, I think that's all of them. Except for, yeah, there's one right on this tower. If we stay away from that one, it should be okay. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get a decent angle on it. Oh, hello! That hurt. Can't see through the cloud. Or, I mean, I can, but not very well. Oh, that's a really bad Enderman. Might just be able to kill her from here. Alright, come on. Stop twisting around. Okay, that's just flame on that tower. I don't want to look at you. Stop trying to make me. Oh. What the heck? They threw poison on us. Was it you? I don't want to look at you to find out. Where is she? She dropped poison now? Phase 2, poison drop. Yeah, I think it's that Enderman. Oh, come on, I hit shift right click. Where'd she go? Oh, there you go. She keeps flying way out of range. What's that poison? Still another 4 seconds. Like he's still mad. There we go. Hello. So we really can't shoot until it's all the way back, unfortunately, because it just doesn't do anything. Used to the other bow where it, good thing we have flying. The normal bow, because you can fire it at any point, but, it gets more powerful as you draw it back. But this one, it has to be all the way back or nothing. At least in sharpshooter mode. Alright, come here. Gotcha. One. Almost. Come on. And... oh, pretty much last hit. One more hit. And did the crane crash? Nope. Yay, it didn't crash. Awesome. Oh, okay, so we don't get boss morphs, so we do have a way back. That is really nice. Now, it's not efficient to pick up all this XP, but I'm gonna do it. Oi! I'm trying to set him on fire because that... oh yeah, he throws poison potions. Okay, so apparently because he's a special mob, he's not gonna be dissuaded. Alright, have it your way. Say, I don't want to lose all this because it's sitting on the ground for too long. I'm not worried too much... oh, that was slow, I think. I'm not worried too much about... is he stuck in the... doesn't look like it. It sounded like he was suffocating. Well, I don't see him. Oh, there you are. Hello. Man, this guy's tough. I want this. Probably should have done this earlier. What have been... yeah, look at all those hearts. Oh my gosh. What did you drop? Well, that's kind of crappy. But we did get a bunch of draconium dust, so... or draconic dust. No, draconium. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is go around and pick up a bunch of the ore. Hopefully, and probably one of them. Yeah, it's so hard to see through this thing. Alright, so... I'm going to go around and mine a bunch, and then we'll probably meet you guys back at the base and show you what I've got. So, I will see you in a minute, and hopefully it's going to be the last cut for this episode. Sorry, I know we've had a lot of them, but it's just been that kind of episode. So, I will see you in a minute. Alrighty folks, so here we are, and we're at the end of the episode. I have gotten what I needed. Lots of nice and wonderful draconium dust. So that seems like a ton, and I kind of think it might be a ton, but at the same time I know it takes 2 per, so 2 per crafting recipe, and well, usually in my case what I think is a lot isn't actually a lot, and it turns out to be not enough, so so for now, that's going to be it. We're going to wrap it up, and I will see you all next time. So, until then, hope you all have a wonderful day.